Guys, it's Elizahbeauty from OC Cosmetics, and I'm just here to give you guys just a quick few little, just a little heads up on some things that I just feel like most of you should know, because I feel like I had to go through it in a really crappy way. But anyways, I just want to talk about makeup. Obviously it's going to be makeup related, but oh yeah, just a heads up, if you can't hear me, or I hope you, obviously you can hear me, but I'm holding my iPad right now because my computer isn't working, so I couldn't video this for you guys on my computer, and I just bought this, so I have not got a stand, so excuse. But to dive in, I wanted to talk about foundation. A lot of people feel like they have to use high brands, and I don't think that's the case. Honestly, if you're a good applicator, you will put your makeup on to, like, you will beat your face for the gods, literally. I remember when I first started off with makeup, I was using really cheap brands, well, really affordable brands, like Maybelline and Sleek. And my two best friends used to laugh at me all the time, because I'm a bargainer. Like, I go for, like, the cheaper the better. But because of the skin type I have, it ended up having to be a case where I have to use like higher kind of brands to suit my skin. But one problem I just see a lot is girls feel like they have to use the highest brand, and that's honestly, it's not the case. If my girlfriend's using Sleek, or she's using Maybelline or something cheaper, like, in London, I know here, like, if you go to like the beauty supply stores, you can get like foundations for $2.50, or these random like foundations and powders, and that's not a problem. I see a lot of girls who use the concealers that are from these much more affordable brands, and their makeup comes out flawless. And when I, like, I'm the type that likes to compliment people on their look as well. So if I asked them, "Oh guys, your makeup is so beautiful. Like, where did you, what are you using, if you don't mind me asking?" And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm using this brand." "Oh, and where'd you get it?" And they might be like, "Oh yeah, the beauty supply store, like, or in the market." And I'm like, seriously, wow, you look beautiful. And it's always nice to compliment a girl, because you don't, or a guy, you don't know not everyone's budget is the same. Mine definitely wasn't the same. And would you believe, I obviously I use like really high-end products now and then, but until then, last year was my first time buying a MAC product, and it was my mom who actually bought it for me, because she knew how scared I was to whip out, I know it's not a lot, but to whip out like $21.50 at the time. MAC foundations have gone up by like an extra pound, so I think they're like $22 now. But my mom bought it for me at the time, and since then, and if you're wondering what she bought me, it was this Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the color NC43, which the makeup artist prescribed for me, and it was the wrong color. I'm actually really light compared to that. So to get off that, I had to get my mom to buy it. I couldn't even, and I didn't even make her. She knew, what I mean? There's so many boys, so many girls who use like cheaper, foundations and powders, and they look amazing. Please, 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 please don't feel like because most people, or your favorite YouTuber or your favorite makeup artist says, or obviously they're recommending it, so it's good, but don't feel just because they've said that you have to exactly go and get that, because sometimes even they know, sometimes you just can't, like, your budget isn't up to that, so you use the next thing that's good. It do, like, so many of us have different skin types. Some of us oil out, some of us don't oil out, some of us are lucky, any brand we use makes us look great, and then some of us are unlucky, some brands make us look a little bit like so some of us are, that's where some of us are forced to use a better brand than the next, apparently. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but you know what I mean. I just want people to know, I want you all to know that, honestly, don't even believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. contour. First of all, you don't even need a contour kit. It's nice to have a contour kit. Girl, contour with whatever you want. I know you can contour with a brown eyeshadow. It does not necessarily have to be from the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette or the Sleek contour palette kit. Like these are just a few names to name from, but you can walk into, like, as I said, the beauty supply store in the market, pick up a brown eyeshadow, and you're contouring all the way to China. You know what I mean? You will look amazing. The same goes for foundations. If always use what you are comfortable with. If you feel that you are so keen on getting something high-end, ask for a sample. Use the samples. That's exactly why they even have samples, you know. Don't believe that, oh my god, I feel like such a loser because most of my guy and girlfriends are using such better products than me. I have to step up my game. It's nice to use bigger products, but if you are absolutely 100% comfortable with whatever you use, continue to use that. It's nice to switch up brands, but if that's your budget and that's what works on your skin to the point that when you beat your face, you look exactly like Kim Kardashian or Rihanna, stick to that. Stick to it. Don't feel like you have to impress anybody. You don't. And the thing is, you're such a beautiful person. You don't feed into this. I fed into it when I was like I said at the beginning. My friends used to laugh at me, and I fed into it. I put myself out there, obviously as well because of my skin. I put myself out there, and yeah, it was a good thing. But until then, my makeup was still nice. It was just as nice as the other girls using MAC. Don't feel like pressured into doing anything you don't want to do in terms of makeup. And another thing is for the people that say, oh, you wear makeup all the time. So, girl, bye. Okay? If you want to wear makeup a full face to sleep, do it by all means. Wear a full face to sleep if that's what makes you feel comfortable. If you want to wake up in the morning looking flawless, go to sleep in your makeup. If you are only going to Tesco, or for American people watching this, if you're only going to Walmart and you want, anyone, if you're going to a corner shop, just those little shops, if you want your full face, wear your full face, honey. Wear your full face. People will question, but hey, you want to look beautiful? Look beautiful. That's no one's business. No one's business but yours. If it's not wrong, it's not a crime to want to look fabulous. It's never been a crime. If it was a crime, I'm sure God would have said it somewhere in the Bible. It's not a problem. Look as beautiful as you want. Don't feed into this hype. Don't feed into this rule that people have in terms of makeup. It's whatever you want it to be. It's like that saying they say, like, for artists, like, you're an artist and there's a blank canvas, paint over it. Like, it's the same for a person who applies makeup. Your face is your blank canvas. You make it look like you exactly how you want. That's exactly why it's, people are free. Like, that's exactly why you can do whatever you want in terms of makeup. Don't ever feed into this. Don't feel like an idiot because you use the cheapest brand. Don't feel like an idiot because people question you when you're in McDonald's and you have a full face and you look like you're going to the Grammys. Honestly, it's not your fault that you want to look flawless and other people don't. That's nothing you should ever be worried about. In fact, people should feel privileged that you have decided to grace them with your presence and your beauty. So honestly, just, chill out. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. Whether it's concealer, whether it's a lipstick, whether it's an eyeshadow or a primer, whatever. Just feel comfortable. Don't let anyone say otherwise, because if your face is as beautiful as the next girl's or guy's, I don't see what the problem is. So that's just a few things I just wanted to kind of like get off my chest. And I thought, like, most of us should know, because it's just so tough when, you see someone feeling down because they just couldn't afford Lancome and they're wearing like L'Oreal and their face looks so flawless. What does it matter? It does not matter. So honestly, enjoy your makeup. Enjoy everything you do. Don't buy into this. Don't worry about it. Continue to be you. Continue to be beautiful and shine. That's what life's about. It's just about making yourself happy. And sometimes you have to be selfish and only concentrate on yourself, because sometimes people just want to drag you down, and that's not what you're going to let them do. So honest to God, I hope you guys take this in, and you know, I hope some of you can benefit from it. For some people I think I'm talking rubbish, sorry. But yeah, this is just something I thought I would say, just, you know, for people out there who probably went through the same thing that I went through, and people that are probably currently still going through this whole shenanigan of trying to use the best kind of brand out there. It's not necessary. It is so not necessary. So on a high note, yeah, I'm finished to this little what will I call this, advice session. I'm finished this, and I would love you all to continue to follow OC Cosmetics. On Instagram, you can follow us at OC Cosmetics. You can also follow us on Twitter. And also be sure to check out our website, where you can get lovely lashes and quality makeup brushes, which I also use. This is another trick, ladies and guys. Our brushes will literally have you looking on fleek. So definitely look us up, and be sure to keep looking at more of our blog posts, because we will definitely have more tips, tricks, and advice for you guys. So until then, I love you all. Bye guys.